Okay, today is Gastroparesis Awareness Day 5. I'm going to show you what I do with my fluids while I'm talking to you about it. So the main way that they diagnose you with gastroparesis, better sanitize my hands again even though I just washed them. So the main way that they test you for gastroparesis is with a gastric emptying study. That's where you eat radioactive eggs, which it sounds as bad as it is. Put that on my bowl. So, radioactive eggs, you just eat, they give you like one scrambled egg and they put radioactive particles in it. And then you take a scan of your stomach to see where everything in your food, in your digestive tract, where your food is. And then they judge it based on that. They do, for me, they did it every like 15 minutes, and then every 30 minutes, and then every hour. And I think that I was in there for like a total of like 4 hours. They also put some radioactive material inside the water that I drank. Okay, that's working. So, that's how they tell. And then you can be like me and some days have a completely good digestion day and your scan be somewhat normal, which is what seems to happen to me. But when they did the scope, the endoscopy, and the colonoscopy and stuff, they found a lot of food still in my stomach that was not digested. So that's another way you can tell, and based on symptoms. Alright, so now that we got all this hooked up, you got to turn it on and make sure water's coming out. And it is, so that's working. So yeah, so that is the main way that you can tell. It is a gross test because you have to, well, the eggs is a very gross test because you have to eat these horrible eggs after you've not been able to eat or ingest anything for 24 hours. And they taste so awful. I don't know if you've ever had instant eggs. I can never eat eggs again. It made me so freaking sick. It was so gross. Alright, so now that I've got that hooked up, you have to clean this off for a good 30 seconds or so. But yeah, I know a lot of people that have severe gastroparesis and then sometimes their scans are normal. It makes no sense. Especially for me because I can eat pretty good my first meal of the day. Especially since I've not ate a lot. Like my first meal seems to be okay. Garfield, you can't go outside. Stop. Come here. He drives me insane. Yeah, if the door's shut, he'll knock to get out. So today is my first day since I did my IVIG last night, and they said that I could feel pretty rough, and I feel really freaking bad. I feel like I have the flu, and like I've not had any sleep. I like trying to walk to the bathroom earlier. I was damn near crawling. It was not fun. Not fun at all. So when you sterilize this, you don't want to let it touch anything. And then you always want to flush it with saline first. Get the bubble out of there. Garfield, stop, dude. It's all day, every day he does this. Stop! Okay. So when you get this going, you'll see the blood run out. You want to like check for a good blood draw. See it? There we go. Stop it. You're driving me insane. So then you flush it and put all this. Make sure everything's going right. Throw that away. Then this. Okay, go away. This has not touched anything, so you take that off. Then you screw this in this way. And then you want to squeeze this little thing up here to make sure water's coming out. And we're dripping. So we're good to go on that. So now I'm hooked up. And then I have my light green for Gastroparesis Awareness Month. So I lay here and I just relax until that's done. I'm glad they gave me the tape that was green this time too. This bandage seems to not bother me as bad as the other ones. So then when we're done, we flush it again, and then we put heparin in to prevent blood clotting. And then that'll be it that I have to do for the day. This will probably take about an hour and a half. I think I'm going to run it a little slower so I can take a nap. Yeah. But that is my fact for the day about gastro, is to tell you about the gastric empty study being the #1 test to check for it. So I'm gonna go to sleep